Today is our last day of art school, and whichever one of these students graduates wins 10 grand. Throughout this week, they've made art out of 3D pens, paint, animation, drawing, photography, and even stone carvings. And for our final challenge, you guys will be doing something that's a big step in my YouTube journey and one of my favorite videos ever. You guys will be customizing a school, specifically the walls of this classroom. You guys will be using spray paints, and a couple new mediums. So I brought on an instructor.
Hello class. I'm TenHun. I'm a mural artist, and I'm super excited to see what you guys do today.
Let's take roll. You guys can just say here and say anything you want to 1000. Michelle.
Here. I like your art.
You already got 2 extra credit points.
Ryan.
Here. I told my wife I wasn't gonna fangirl over you, but I'm sorry if it happens.
4 extra credit points.
And finally, Savannah.
Here, your raps that you write and your ads are amazing.
6 extra credit points.
We're off to a good start. Everyone has extra credit. 1000 will be our guest instructor as well as our guest judge. Together, we will be deciding who graduates this class and wins 10 grand.
Since the challenge is a short amount of time, you may want to consider using spray paint because it's the fastest. If you spray from there, it's really wide. Spray up close, it's really tight. Let's say I wanted to make an eye. I'll do a rough sketch like that. Then I'll come in and like fill it in. And then I'll come back after that and do the lines again to clean it back up.
Are there any more questions before we get started?
Not right now, but once we get going.
You guys may choose a wall.
I call that one.
This one.
I want this one.
You guys will have 4 hours and 20 minutes to customize your classroom walls. There's gonna be a digital clock right up here.
Yeah.
Would you like to start it? And since they're gonna be spray painting a lot, all of them are gonna need some masks. So obviously there's stuff on the classroom wall, so we're gonna start tearing stuff down over here. It's our last day, we can ruin the set. We also brought in 3 scissor lifts for you guys. You guys can get high in class today. I really didn't think you were gonna make it this far.
I didn't think I was gonna make it this far. That's why I'm so happy to be here.
I want you to win so bad, Michelle, you're my girlfriend. But at the same time, if your piece is bad, you are getting destroyed.
I just told Michelle that she's got to stop with all this. I'm not an artist stuff. I'm just Zach's girlfriend. You've been that for years. You're an artist. You came into this. You're still here at the end of class, this whole thing, and you're a freaking artist.
Ryan, what did you want to show me?
Oh, just kind of like my sketch that I was thinking.
If you think you can pull it off, go for it. Keep in mind, you only have 4 hours.
Go big or go home.
This should be your best work throughout this entire week. Ask the instructors questions so we can help you out. And don't be afraid to go out of your comfort zone a little bit.
In my mural career, I have painted 2 schools, but that was the outside. I'm actually kind of jealous that I'm a judge right now. I wish I was a contestant.
I'm already familiar with this wall because I jumped in front of it about 75 times yesterday for my self-portrait. Can I ask your opinion?
Yeah.
This is one of my ideas.
And then if you have time in the end, you could maybe make it a little more horizontal with just like some wobbly wobblies going up to the side and stuff.
Today, I'm gonna go out of my comfort zone. I think I'll do a swan.
If you nail that, that's gonna be a strong submission. You better get started.
Okay, I'm gonna get started.
I have never seen Michelle go this big, not just for the painting, but with her ideas.
The hardest part, I think, is proportions. Once I get the proportions down, I don't think the rest will be too hard.
You could use a little bit of a doodle grid where you scribble on the wall and then you superimpose that photo over the top of your scribbles.
I'm trying to get a doodle grid up here so that I can get my picture on here and make sure that it looks right and everything's good.
What the heck is that?
That's a really bad doodle grid. No, it's beautiful.
That's a doodle grid?
You just need to scribble all over the walls.
Wait, why did you do the scribble?
You're gonna take another picture of the wall with the scribbles on it, and then when you put the photo over the top, you're gonna know exactly where your swan goes.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a grid.
I almost died. I forgot to put on my mask.
1 sniff of the spray paint and you're a goner.
This is my first time doing a doodle grid actually. I have obviously seen all 1000's videos, so I knew how to do it.
That was a little more intimate than I would have liked.
We have too much fun here.
Michelle over here trying to figure out the scissor lift.
Michelle is one of the worst drivers I have ever seen in my life.
Wait. Oh no, I don't trust my driving skills. So nervous.
This is my first time ever painting with spray paint, so I think I'm going to try and take my time on this outline and worry about details with a paintbrush later. I gotta practice with big movements before I try to do the little stuff.
Hey contestants, I have a little bit of a plot twist. At any point in this challenge, you can grab 1000 for 15 minutes and you can have him help you with whatever you want.
I wonder what they're gonna have me do, and I hope I don't mess anybody's art up.
Starting is probably gonna be the hardest part. Details, I'll be fine. So maybe anything with a spray can, I should get his help.
Would you do the entire sketch first? Because I have my main character on there.
With the time limit, you might start working on your main guy and then add it piece by piece.
Okay.
So it's not like all half done.
Okay.
don't feel it. I already have a lot of that. Oh God, oh God.
I'm using paintbrushes because my fingernails keep getting stuck on the spray paint. So I gotta paint fast. I'm already at a disadvantage. But the advantage is that I know how to use paintbrushes. She's not shy.
I don't know, I'm stressing a little bit, but hopefully I can come in and fill colors later, go over it maybe with a Posca or a brush.
Both Ryan and Savannah are super freaking talented, so I don't know about getting first place, but I think this will be my best work yet.
I think they're looking really solid. They're making some good progress. I'm excited to see some of the colors come out in these pieces.
TenHun gave me a compliment, so I think we're at the right track.
I realized we did not have the color teal I wanted in spray can, so I'm moving to a brush and acrylic, and this is what I got so far. I think he's looking really good.
I like how his hair matches your hair. Is this a self-portrait?
This is me.
Oh my gosh, I just picked up on that.
I'm not doing too great with the spray paint, but I'm gonna keep going with the spray paint. TenHun said that it looks like crap until the end, so I'm just gonna keep going and hope I got this.
Uh-oh. I kind of feel like giving Zach a little kiss right now.
This does not change how I'm gonna judge your piece. I still love you though.
I love you too.
What would you say is the most difficult part about your wall painting so far?
My favorite color palette isn't necessarily in our spray can selection, so I'm gonna have to adjust my color palette a little bit.
How's the brush life?
It's a little slow, but I really can't use spray paint, so I have no other choice.
Why can't you use spray paint?
Because my nails keep blocking it.
All right, Michelle, I know you care about your nails. If you want to spray paint, these are gonna have to come off.
Okay.
It's like a construction site over here.
Hurry, I need to work.
Are you ready, Michelle?
Ow, ow, ow.
It doesn't hurt?
No,
Then why'd you say ow?
I'm scared.
Michelle, you're scaring me.
Ta-da.
Zach said you needed these.
Jake just found the spray things.
Are you joking? I'm gonna kill you.
We just found the spray things, Michelle. Sorry, we found it too late.
It's okay.
This is character growth.
I'm putting my sweat, blood, and tears in this. This is so painful to watch. It doesn't actually hurt.
As happens every single challenge, I start to get a little nervous just because everybody's art is always so cool. I'm actually so happy to see Michelle. Even though I did eliminate her, she was able to come back. She always says she's not an artist, and she's honestly one of her own worst critics.
You summon,
I realized how slow I'm going. I think it'd be cool if you could help me start on the wing.
so I'm gonna come in with the dark gray. Hopefully it's not too dark, but we can go back with like a medium gray, a brush paint if we need to on the details.
So it looks like right now Michelle is using 15 minutes from 1000, which I think is pretty smart.
I've got most of this color block for the main character, but I haven't done any of the other stuff that I had planned, so I am stressing out a little bit. Savannah's piece is looking really solid and big, so I just need to keep busting it out.
Say goodbye to TenHun because the time's up.
Oh, it was nice painting with you.
And I'm excited to get TenHun's help because he's gonna add that expertise that I don't have. I'm feeling really good about this, you guys.
Like an orange or yellow would be the way to go because I'm gonna add a lot more blue to the face and stuff.
I could do white real quick and then do orange and yellow. See how much your blue is showing through?
Oh, that would be so helpful actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
I finally filled my entire salon, and that took freaking forever. Now I am ready to add some details. I did that.
Zach, can we make a special rule where I help everyone start erasing their doodle grid? Sure, Peter, that's fine. All right, cool, man. I'm gonna start doing that.
My advice for you is just make it like one solid color. You can fade it a little bit.
Shaq and Vanessa came to check it out. Trying to make Shaq proud. He may have taught me a couple things last night.
Oh, Ryan, you're finally using your 15 minutes?
Finally, yes. Just started like 2 minutes ago.
I did put lights on the salon because it was coming from water, so I'm thinking maybe I'll like do a little bit of like spray paint on the bottom of it to make it look like the salon's in water.
They have around 30 minutes left. I think all of them look very promising. We definitely want to see a very complete image.
30 minutes left. I still need to get up on that balloon and add some highlights.
Honestly, this week of competition has definitely taught me that confidence is key.
Ryan, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know if you're gonna finish.
Thanks, Zach.
Right now, I still see some of the white doodles. Don't forget to clean it up.
Oh, yeah, okay. Thanks for reminding me.
I think right now, we go in, we check on them a little bit to see what they're thinking, and then let them know what you would focus on for the last, like, 15 minutes.
Okay, the face is looking phenomenal. Maybe cleaning up the jacket just a little bit.
Okay.
All right, Ryan, how are we doing here? We have around 15 minutes left.
I am just trying to rush through this and get all the line work done.
I think those sharp black lines are definitely making it look a lot more finished than it has up till this point. I think for your last 15 minutes, the head is very soft and very lightly rendered. With the brush, which is what you're most comfortable with, just start bringing in highlights on all those dark areas.
Everyone, you have 1 minute left.
1 minute.
Typically, for the DHC crafts videos, I do give up quite easily. But near the end, especially today, I did not give up. And two, I did something that I didn't think I would ever do.
Michelle wanted to go extra fast, so she just went in and started painting with her entire hand to cover more space. All right, 1000, I'm gonna let you count down from 10. You can count as slowly as you want.
I'm gonna count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
I'm getting so nervous.
4, 3, 2, 0.
All right, everybody, good job. That was pretty intense at the end.
I can't believe these guys put this together in 4 hours and 20 minutes. This is absolutely incredible. It's gonna be tough judging this for sure.
With that being said, let's get all the scissor lifts moved out of the way a bit so we can have each one of the artists present.
Somehow kind of finished a mural.
I'm sweating.
We've just painted our final minute ever in DHC art class.
High fives all around, all around. Good job. I felt like I could have done a little bit better.
I mean, there's things that they go pick apart on all of ours, so I just don't know what it is they're gonna be looking at.
All right, so first piece we're gonna take a look at. Savannah, why don't you tell me a little bit about this piece?
This is a party skull in a pair of headphones, and his name tag, as you can see, says Eddie.
Throughout your entire week of art school, I've seen you grow and adapt as an artist. What would you say you've learned about yourself throughout this entire week?
I have imposter syndrome all the time. I'm normally convinced that I don't deserve to be wherever I'm at, so this seriously helped me overcome a lot of those thoughts.
Very proud of you for making it this far.
Great job.
Ryan, what do we have here?
I wanted my last piece to kind of just represent the whole competition, the whole class. So I made me busting through the wall. I love all of my classmates, but they are the little doodle characters that I did here. One over here, which happens to be Shaq, because me and Shaq made a deal that if one of us wins, the other one gets $2 grand of the winning. So he's over here by the money bag.
Well, Ryan, I am extremely proud of you. You made it so far, and I've seen you like grow and adapt this entire challenge.
It was great working with you, man. This is incredible that you were able to do this in 4.5 hours.
Michelle, why don't you tell me about what you made?
So I did a swan. I'm very proud of this piece because I've never done anything like this.
I have never seen you work with spray paint ever. Tell me about how that was.
I was not excited to work with spray paint before this challenge, but as soon as TenHun showed me how to do it, I started having so much fun with it, and that's why my whole body of the swan had like all spray paint instead of actual paintbrushes.
And I'm so glad that you embraced it and ran with it and had fun with it. It's a whole new medium.
Thank you, Michelle. All right, so
Savannah's piece. I really like the way that she used cool shadows and warm highlights.
I think compositionally, it's a really solid idea.
Yeah, he even had a storyline for all these little characters or all the other classmates that he was competing against, and that little guy is Shaq, and they made a side deal. And I think that her scale and proportions are pretty spot on. It looks almost exactly like her reference.
I do think she got carried away a little bit. Like she said, she really enjoyed using the spray paint. I think almost a little bit too much.
Yeah.
We have a very difficult decision to make.
Yes, we do.
I think we're gonna have to take a little bit of time to look over and make sure we have the right decision.
Gotta think long and hard about this one.
That's what she said.
Here I am again with 3 people, and I want to come out on top this time and win it.
I am for sure getting 3rd place.
Mine looks fine from a distance, but I'm not fooling anybody. If you get within 5 feet, it's not finished. I'm trying to have faith in myself. That's something I've been focused on all week. I've been trying to work on that self-confidence and not having that negative mindset. So I'm not gonna say I think Ryan is gonna win. I think I have a shot at winning too.
Moment of truth.
It's kind of like a tiny little redemption after Instant Influencer to get this chance again. It's like a mini Instant Influencer, and I want to win. I want to win.
All of my energy from the whole day is just coming out. My legs are like jello.
I do feel like Savannah is probably my biggest competition, and I have felt like that since like day 3, so I don't know how they're gonna pick.
First of all, I can't tell you how proud I am of all of you. And I know 1000 had such a great time working with all 3 of you today, but we do have a diploma for one of you. The final score was extremely close. Between 1st place and 3rd place was a difference of like 3%.
Oh, what?
3.5%. So it was extremely close, but we have come to a decision. The person graduating from our week of art school, drum roll please. Savannah!
Oh my God.
Congratulations!
Can I hug you?
Yeah. Congratulations, Savannah.
Congratulations.
It's official, straight from the source. I'm gonna frame it and put it in my art studio.
You graduated art school, which means you are the winner of the 10 grand. Ryan and Michelle, you guys will still walk away with a grand each. Congratulations, Savannah.
I didn't even think I was gonna make it past like the second or third day.
And Savannah, this is yours. Congratulations. And I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud of all of you guys too.
For TenHun to have helped choose my piece to be the winner, I think that is probably the coolest thing that's ever happened to me, ever in my whole life.
Woo! Yeah. And for the final time, class is dismissed.